here, part of Pick Dawgz, and it's a wonderful Sunday. And what are we doing? We're shopping. We're shopping for player props. That's what we do here at Pick Dawgz. We're going to be looking at the best NFL reception props, passing props, and touchdown props. I got you guys covered all the way from the early morning slot all the way to the late night Sunday night game. And don't worry, I got you guys covered in the NBA prop shop too. I'm locked and loaded for the 4 to 5 best player props in NBA. And NHL is here too, and I got you guys loaded with that as well. Now look, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Like always, I need your guys' help. Put the comments in the comments below. What you guys' best bet, man? What you guys betting on? Is your team going to win? My Atlanta Falcons is waking up early, taking on them Indianapolis Colts in Germany, Berlin. My Jacksonville Jaguars is taking on the Houston Texans. So we definitely got to get some wins out there. What about y'all? Now, if y'all want our best bets, our premium picks, hit us up on the premium pick tab, man. You can't go wrong. We got a lot of handicappers out there putting money in your pocket to profit. All right, man, let's go ahead and get it started. All right, man, early morning game going on. Atlanta Falcons taking on the Indianapolis Colts. I'm looking at Drake London. The reason why, because they got Sauce Gardner over there in the rotation. Definitely they're going to give him some spots in there. The physicality between those two is not going to match up. Not just that. Drake London's a bad matchup for a lot of people out there. But the Indianapolis Colts do got a good D. And I'm taking Drake London over 6 receptions. It's actually at 5.5. Let's take it to cash. Parker Washington, wide receiver for my Jacksonville Jaguars. He's been getting his name called a lot more this season, not just the reason why, because of his catching ability, because he has that touchdown ability. He returns punts for us as well, and he's been in the end zone as well. He's a speedster for us. No Brian Thomas Jr. in this game, no Travis Hunter. Jacoby Myers is going to be in the lineup. He will get those targets, but we're taking Parker Washington over 4 receptions. That's player prop number 2. Next, I like Justin Herbert, man. I like him to go over his passing touchdowns. It's 1.5 passing touchdowns. The betting tools like him to go over this. He's been to go over this number at a 60% clip. Now, when he's taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers is not that same defensive-minded team that can just stop people from scoring and hold them to low-scoring affairs. So we're liking them in this spot. We're taking them. Matthew Stafford, we're taking him in this spot as well. Over 1.5 passing touchdowns. Now, he's taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Whenever these two teams play, there's always going to be that little rivalry between them. They always want to be the best in the division, right? So with that being said, give me the go ahead and take Matthew Stafford over 1.5 passing touchdowns, all right? Now, Seattle Seahawks taking on the Arizona Cardinals, I want to say. I think so. Now, we like Jackson Smith and Jigba over his reception prop. His reception prop's at 7.5. He's been able to go over this for us at a 60% clip. But the thing that I like is all those games he's been going for 8 receptions, 8 receptions, and 8 receptions. The books raised the number. They don't really got a lot of targets over there. Cooper Kupp didn't get acclimated to the chemistry with Sam Darnold the way that Sam Darnold did with 1 year over there with Smith and Jigba. Besides that, they don't got a tight end that they really go to too much. And the only other guy besides that catches a lot sometimes would be Sharp, and they out the backfield compared to the running backs. With that being said, the target should be going Smith and Jigba's way today. Let's go ahead and take him in this spot. Puka Nacua, I like him today. Over 7.5 receptions as well. Matthew Stafford's favorite passing target out there. The chemistry with him is dynamic. Taking on the San Francisco 49ers, they're going to be looking to pass that ball. All right. Amon St. Brown, over 6.5 receptions. We like him in this spot. The thing is this, taking on the Washington Commanders, this might be a game to where they're going up in points, but the Detroit Lions can't afford to lose any games at all at this point. So this is a week to me where I see, like, if certain teams are up, they're not going to go all out on their players and kind of rest them like an extra week for a bye week in certain spots. But in this spot, Detroit Lions already got 3 losses, so you can't afford any losses, and you definitely want to go out there and compete. With that being said, give me Amon St. Brown over 6.5 receptions. I still think he's going to get those targets. All right, you guys ready? Let's get the touchdown props. I like Christian McCaffrey, CMC, anytime touchdown. I'm taking Kyrie Williams, running back for the Los Angeles Rams, anytime touchdown. And I like Jalen Warren, Pittsburgh Steelers running back, to get in the end zone for us as well. And Jonathan Taylor Thomas, we're taking him to get a touchdown, okay? Now, out of those props right there, let me know exactly what you guys are betting on. I'm going to give you guys a touchdown prop that I'm running, and I like it a lot. Take Jonathan Taylor, take Derrick Henry, take Bijan Robinson, Take Kyrie Williams. Take CMC. All right, man. NBA prop shop. Let's get it started. We like Giannis Antetokounmpo over 31 points, taking on the Houston Rockets. This is a thing of Giannis' game plan against a team like that with Durant. He's knowing it's gonna only rely on him. Kuzma, you can't rely on him. Miles Turner, you can't rely on him as well, man. Give me Giannis to have a big game against Houston Rockets today. Tyrese Maxey, this guy's as advertised. I'm taking him over his point prop around 28 points today. I really like him in this spot. I think he's going to have a big game and go for at least 30 today. My guy, Russell Westbrook, over 14.5 points. The betting tours like him to go over that, hitting at a 60% clip, going for 26, 23, and 24. He's been putting up, good Lord, man. He's taking on the Minnesota Timberwolves. I think they're going to be able to put up some good points on the Minnesota Timberwolves. So I'm taking Anthony Edwards over 25 points. So far back since he had that injury or that time off to sit on the sideline, he only had 2 games back. First game didn't really put up too many points. Second game he put up over 30. This is a get right spot against a team like my team, the Sacramento Kings. You can go out there and just have a great day and ball out. NHL prop shop. Let's get it going. I only got one player prop. It's my guy, Connor Bedard. I'm taking him over 2.5 shots on goal, hitting at 100% clip, taking on the Detroit Red Wings. I'm so surprised the book still hasn't raised it yet. Past 2.5. They are now. It's probably going to be at 3.5. If it is, I still like those numbers as well. Let's take him in this spot. Connor Bedard. Now, out of all those props, let me know exactly what you guys are betting on. I went over all the early games, the afternoon games, all the way to the night games for you guys, all the way to get paid. Let me know what your guys' best bet in the comments below. All right, Millz Young here, part of PickDawgz. If you can't roll with the PickDawgz, stay on the porch because we prop shopping.